He was the man of the house. He was a father. He was a husband. He was a brother. He was a friend. And he was a worker. He has a set of keys that are used on a daily basis. His keys tell a lot about his identity. They tell stories that no one else would know. They represent the love of his household, the travel of his car, and the work in the Homestead Mill. A key can tell a story from when it first opens the gates to when it's time to close the doors. The lives of workers started when these keys were turned for the very first time. His identity of a worker started when they turned these keys. When entering the mill, he locates his number and punches in. Few things are guaranteed in this factory, but one is that everyone is replaceable.
I came into the mill 5 minutes late one morning and went to the green check house at the gate to pick 1611, the numerical me, from the hook.
With hard hat on, he looks around at all the others, some with neon freshman markings, those who have no idea what's in store. All day he strains under the hot temperatures of the furnace, with layers of sweat building up under his clothes. He is the coal pipe fitter, he is the welder, he is the machinist, he is the blacksmith, he is the boiler maker, and he is the foreman, until it's time to clock out. And then the hats are taken off, the keys are passed on, and for a handful of hours safety is among the workers of that shift. Home is where they went. He is a mama's boy, and a Jesus lover, a late night drinker, and an early morning riser. He eats a plate of pierogies every Friday and gets a kiss from Grandma every Sunday. Where his boots were unlaced and his jacket hung up, he enjoys his meal with his family he worked so hard to support. Supper, loaded with salt, pepper, and anything else to give it flavor that the factory took from him, while the radio was blasting for the whole neighborhood to hear. With a turn of a key locking him up in his home, he ventured off to bed, until it's time to do it all again, with hopes and prayers for another safe day. In 1978, he was no longer a pipe fitter. He is no longer a welder. He is no longer a machinist. He is no longer a blacksmith. He is no longer a boiler maker. And he is no longer a foreman. After 71 continuous years of operation, the Homestead Mill was closed for good. But he was still the man of the house. He was still a father. He was still a husband. He was still a brother. And he was still a friend.